say, can you see? I don't know why that popped in my head. Hello, collective. Let me just search myself up right here. Oh, hey. Hello. Hello, collective. Let me tune your human biofield for you. It's about frequency. It's about vibrations. Hello, collective. It's me, your favorite psychic medium, host of Spirit News on Spotify, where we teach you about your non-physicalness and how you're a non-physical entity having a human experience. And we're here for you. We love you unconditionally, 100%. We want you to know that you are supported, that you are guided, that you are loved, and we are always here for you, giving you the vibes, giving you the energy. Spirit says, I'm behind it. We got the Guild of the Golden Triangle here with us always. My very own spirit team, Mish, Mirabelle, Mantis, here bringing you higher perspectives of linear views. We're so excited to be able to be of service. It truly makes my heart melt. It makes me so emotionally fulfilled to know that I am helping others. That is my North Node, and this is how I develop my own psychic gift through the help of my spirit team. We come in here to read the energy, to do it in real-time development, to help you realize that you are non-physical energy, and we hope that we hope that we provide steps to your ascension process. We have documented our own ascension process on TikTok. You're back. Whoa. What, you thought I'd leave you? I never leave you, Justin. We're here for you. We're always here for you. Hello, goddess. Hello, my gods and goddesses. We are always here for you, 100%. We got your back. We are here to help you on your ascension journey. Earth Angel here. 144,000 hertz, chosen to be a vessel of God to give you the messages from a higher perspective of your linear views. Spirit News! So listen, we do psychic development on the YouTubes. On TikTok, we've documented our ascension process that started 4 years ago. Well, actually, it's been a long journey, but for psychic development, 4 years ago. And we documented that on purpose to be able to show you what it looks like so you guys can take the steps towards your own ascension, because that's what we come here for. And today we're going to do another random read. We're going to see what Spirit wants us to know. Spirit wants me to get some messages out. I'm a messenger of God, so that's what I've been chosen to do, confirmation, and it makes me happy to do so. I don't choose what comes out. I just read the energy. It's up 1800. Spirit decides what comes out. And just remember, if this message isn't for you, it's for somebody. So you want to keep that in mind. Energy can be fluid. It can be past, present, or future. It can also be alternate timelines. 222. And we want to remember that there's no gender. It could be masculine or feminine. You got to put it where it fits. It could be someone's work. You know, it could be at work. Could be a relationship. Could be a sibling. Could be family. Okay? Well, I don't do readings naked, but I'll tune your naked human biofield for ya. Ooh, there you go, Sierra, because you need some healing. I got you, boo. I'm here for you. So let's see what messages are going to be for us. Oh man. I've decided that I want to be more decisive. Don't stop. What, you need another one? You need another one? I got you, boo. I got you. Can't stop, won't stop. Rockefeller Brothers, we get down, baby. Okay, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Okay, let's continue. Don't question why I say the things I say. I just go with the flow, you know? I'm being my authentic self. I'm being my authentic self over here. Thank you. Now I see clear. Of course you do. That was the whole goal. Duh. I love you. Thank you. Okay. Let's see what we got, Spirit. Bring it. Savory. Spirit, I love you. Everyone, give a round of applause for Spirit, please. Spirit, I'm so grateful for you, for guiding me and helping me get the messages out. I am truly so appreciative. I just want to cuddle you so much. Speaking of the messages, intuition, I got intuition. See, the relentless swan. Intuition versus fear. Connect to soul, trust self, and source. That's what I'm doing when I'm doing these reads. I'm learning how to surrender. I'm learning how to trust the messages that come through. So someone might be in a stage of intuition versus fear. And I got compassion here. They could potentially be in a state of fear where they need to have a little compassion for themselves. What does fear stand for? It's false something appearing real. False illusions appearing real. That's what fear means. False illusions appearing real. Fear's not real. Fear is just in our heads, right? So it's the journey to overcome the fear, to push through the false illusions appearing real. So that's 9 o'clock. So this person could be in a stage of some kind of transition, or it says compassion for self and others. Often soften heart, be gentle, see the good. This person may be judgmental. This person may be someone that looks at others' faults, I want to say, or negative. They amplify people's bad traits and then operate in that place. But everybody, intuition, I like that. Everybody's good and bad at the same time. So this person is still operating in a fear base. Maybe they're transitioning to using their intuition a little more. Maybe they're in some kind of journey. I don't know yet. I'm just getting a vibe, 333. It was 222. Now it's 333. I love that. Oh, they need to take a minute to pause. There may be something that they're reacting to too quickly. There may be something that they're jumping the gun at. Weigh. They need to weigh their options, Spirit says. It's respond versus reaction right now. Observe thoughts and mindfulness. This person is perhaps in some kind of situation where they're not observing their options. They're not observing their thoughts. They're not being mindful because they're in a state of fear. They could be judging themselves or judging someone else. Choice. Didn't I say they have something to choose? Woke pimping. Where the boat? 33 live. That's right. 33. Staying alive. Ha, 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 ha. Staying alive. Staying alive. So this person could possibly be trying to stay alive. They may have a do or die situation going on. Some kind of choice. Look how cool this card is. I love it. But they're operating in a fear mode when they should be, instead of reacting, they should be taking a moment to observe their thoughts before they react. Respond versus react. They need to pause for a minute before they make a choice, because they don't want to alter their direction of their life by the way that they're reacting to something. Nobody does. That's the difference between responding and reacting. So this person's faced with some kind of choice, I don't know yet, that it has brought fear into them, that could be making them have some kind of judgment on somebody. They're not having some kind of compassion because they're not pausing to observe their thoughts. They're not being mindfulness. 1 o'clock. Thank you, Spirit. So some kind of life direction or how they respond is going to, Spirit says, is going to determine the consequences they face. Inner authority. Inner authority. Trust yourself. Listen to true self. Trauma versus guidance. Damn. So they may be having to make
one bad spirit.
Oh, one bad spirit. And now look, I have a blood moon right here. I got lightning Yeah, this person could be in a state of fear or anger or some kind of emotional state that's causing them to not react positively. All right. What else? What else, Spirit? Let's do. Let's do. Um. Let's do archetypes. Let's see what we got here. Alan. Someone named Alan. We have the comic. We have the comic.
6 o'clock.
So this person's someone that doesn't really take things very seriously. They could be somewhat lazy. They could be someone who likes to party or likes to goof off a lot. They don't take things very seriously. They could be having to make a very detrimental choice, but Spirit is guiding them to not make it in fear. Intuition versus fear, respond versus react. They could be stuck in a hard place right now. There's some kind of decision that's making them feel stuck. Making them feel bound. I don't know why I want to say this. In Spirit, you tell me if it's incorrect, but I want to say, I'm guided to say, throwing stones and hiding their hand. I'm guided to say that. And I do have the stone here. This person could have done something that they threw a stone at someone or something like that and then hid their hand, or there's some kind of choice they have to make about that. The ring. Some kind of ring that they were part of. Some kind of group. Some kind of community or group of people. At least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. I have 5 stars in the middle. I got 5 stars in the middle. And it's upside down, so this wasn't a positive group. This wasn't a group that was full of expansion and love. Okay? Climb. They could have been social climbers. And look, doesn't this look like the middle of this? So this could be a group of people that have to make some kind of decision. They were all goofing off, acting like they were some kind of class clowns, like something was funny. But they were wearing a mask. Look how this cat is wearing a cat mask. There's a cat wearing a cat mask. I know what they did last summer. That's hilarious. I know what you did last summer. People are strange. There's definitely something they did that was underhanded to somebody here. It's got them in fear. Some kind of fear. Erase it. They're trying to erase it, but look, they made a vow in the dark. They look at all the hands and all the moons too. They made a vow in the dark together, some kind of commitment, some kind of plan, some kind of decision that they all made together to do together, to perhaps one dove, to one dove. People are strange when you're the stranger. People look strange. I don't know the rest of the words, but I know what you're saying. The divine does see everything. I think we're in an era where, yeah, as we say that, the shadow under the stone. These people definitely did some kind of shadowy, underhanded, throwing stones together as some kind of group. There may have been a leader that was a comic, that was a clown, that was like a party animal, that was very narrow-minded. And this card always interests me because of all the black moons. And I love God. The devil's trying to keep you away from the Lord with those things, but you can resist.
Snatches.
Spirit just said snatches. They may have tried to snatch up somebody. They tried to snatch somebody up. Oh, geez. I got a shapeshifter here. I got a comic and a shapeshifter. So someone in this group was changing. They were shapeshifting. They were being different people for different people. They may have been one way with this group, but they're another way with other people. They can appear any way that you need them to appear. You know, they could be a lion, they could be a leader, they could be the meek, they could be super sweet. But they did something in the past. Spirit said alien. They may have done something to an alien, or they're an alien. Well, God's going to tell us what happened. Oh, now I have a siren. I also have a siren. I have a reverse siren. So that's 3 people so far. I have a reverse siren, which isn't good. That's someone who's very lusty, someone who uses sex to get their way. I have a party animal, a comedian over here wearing a mask. And I got a shapeshifter. Part of this ring that threw stones behind someone's back. Some kind of arrangement, some kind of vow, some kind of decision they made to bind someone or to create some kind of boundaries for someone, because the stone is in some kind of prison. They could have put someone in some kind of mental prison or some kind of exile or some kind of something like that. Woo! Yeah, look at this. The starborn. And Spirit said alien. Spirit said alien. And I got a starborn. So they did some 80. They did something against somebody who's enlightened, somebody who's of a higher consciousness, somebody who ain't from around here, you know, an old soul from far off in the galaxy that came here for ascension process. Somebody they may have threw a stone at. Look at the egg is cracked. Tea time, Jen. What up, baby? Yes, I got my tea too. We getting the spirit tea. Oh, look at this. Confirmation. Yeah, these people did something funky in the dark, for sure. We'll find out why, but this is a group that worked together. I was thinking it was up to 5 people, but I see 3 people distinctly on the board. A shapeshifter, a siren in reverse, which isn't good, and the comic, which is a kitty cat wearing a cat wearing a cat mask. So some kind of sly, sneaky trickster energy. And this 1800s, and this shapeshifter was playing different roles with. They were the cause of this riddle. They caused this riddle. This shapeshifter targeted an alien starborn person, a soul that is of a higher consciousness. They look at all the bullet holes. Look at all the bullet holes. They tried to pop, pop, pop. Not literally, but metaphorically. They tried to somehow take this starborn down. Something they did in the dark. Something that they have fear about now. Because when we first started this group, I thought it was one person, but it's a group. It's a group of 3. They did something to the starborn that they're regretting now, and now they're in fear. They have to make some kind of decision. I have pause, compassion, choices, because I'm not 100% sure yet, but they're in fear, and Spirit is saying that they're not going to solve this by any quick actions of fear. Whatever they got themselves into. Okay. Should we see what fairy tale this is a liken to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Spirit, tell us what fairy tale this is like. Snow White. Ah, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Tortured.
Tortured. Let's see. Snow White, only the Grimm's version of the story alludes to the heroine's complexion in her name. Which creamier, Spirit said. Creamier. Snow White, creamy skin. No, I don't know. What's scrying? I don't know what scrying is. I'm just reading books and game cards. I'm reading the energy. Snow White's name in German is a diminutive form that could literally be translated to Little Snow White. Sneewittchen is her name in German. Sneewittchen. Let's see. The heroine may ingest a poison apple in her cinematic incarnation, but in Italy, she is likely to fall victim to a toxic comb, a contaminated cake, or a suffocating braid. Disney's queen, who demands Snow White's heart from the huntsman who takes her into the woods, seems restrained by comparison with the Grimm's evil queen, who orders the huntsman to return with the girl's lungs and liver, both of which she plans to eat after boiling them in salt water. In Spain, the queen is even more bloodthirsty, asking for a bottle of blood stoppered with the girl's toe. Allie. In Italy, she instructs the huntsman to return with the girl's intestines and her blood-soaked shirt. Damn. Student. Spirit just said student. Let me see. Snow White may vary tremendously from culture to culture in its details, but it has an easily identifiable stable core in the conflict between mother and daughter. In many versions of the tale, the evil queen is the girl's biological mother, not a stepmother. The Grimms, in an effort to preserve the sanctity of motherhood, were forever turning biological mothers into stepmothers. The struggle between Snow White and the Wicked Queen so dominates the psychological landscape of this fairy tale that Sandra Gilbert and Susan Gubar, in the landmark book Feminist Literary Criticism, proposed renaming the story Snow White and Her Wicked Stepmother. In The Mad Woman in the Attic, they describe how the Grimm story stages a contest between Angel Woman and the Monster Woman. Damn. The plot is driven by a relationship between two women, the fair one, which is the starborn in this fairy tale, and then the other one is an undeniable witch. Oh my god. The mother and daughter become sexual rivals from the approval from the father. Oh jeez. Oh my god. Don't even tell me this is about a man. I will just like shrivel up and die like a raisin. Okay, so something over a man. It doesn't have to be a mother, but it can definitely be about a man or something. Alright. So, the shapeshifter, the siren in the comic, came up against the starborn, which is a metaphor for Snow White. Someone who's fair, someone who's just, someone who's moral. And it's metaphorical, okay? It's not literal. So, one of these people is the leader of this group. I think it's the shapeshifter, but we'll see. Let's try to find out what the hell they did. Okay. Comparison. Someone may have been comparing themselves to the starborn. From what I'm learning, the starborn is a soul or consciousness that is galactic, like a galactic soul that's lived many lives, that has, they get like missions from the Galactic Federation to do Earth missions for to help humanity with the ascension process. So this person could potentially be someone with a high vibration who's very different than other people, that doesn't live in the matrix. They could have a lot of compassion. They could have a lot of good energy. Come through, spirit. Yeah, they could be somebody that is operating at a high frequency, and that's their job. That's what a starborn's supposed to be. They're born that way, starborn. They come from the stars. They come from, other galaxies to come to Earth. And Spirit said comparison. So one of these people in this group did this dark vow or something they regret completely now with this ring of people, because they were comparing themselves to the starborn. So that tells me that they want to be starborn, but they could possibly be a shapeshifter. I'm really looking at this shapeshifting energy because it's also under the riddle, which makes me think they're the ones that formulated this plan or whatever happened here, because they created a riddle and they just enlisted some people to help them. So if they're comparing themselves to a starborn, okay, that could mean that they potentially envy them. They envy their energy, they envy their light. If they're a shapeshifter, they could possibly be like a copycat, trying to copy or mimic this person. Okay, we'll see. Um, all right, Spirit, tell me what else. What do they do? Your significant other, can your significant other be your best friend? This could be your best friend and your significant other? Oh my god. Or your best friend wanted to be your significant other. We've had that before, but I hope this isn't the same story. What's something that only people who know you well know about you? So this is somebody who knows you well. This is somebody you're close to. Somebody who is comparing themselves to you. Possibly, as Spirit said, they're angry at you. They're possibly your best friend or your significant other. Or both. Take it as it resonates. Wow, they knew you well. They knew you well. Oh, shoot. Spirit said Laura. Spirit says Laura a lot lately. Maybe I should do a Spirit Speaks about Laura. What's your favorite holiday? What's your favorite holiday? So there's something they did on a holiday together. They could have went on vacation together or took a trip together. I don't know why I want to say this. I'm just going to say it for the data. Spirit, tell me if I'm wrong. I want to say a trip to the woods. A trip to the woods or something like that. Maybe like a cabin or like a camping. Something like that. They may have taken a trip. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, I cannot keep these cards in my hand. Gemini crickets. So we want to remember that they're in a state of fear now because of what they did to you, a starborn. They're in fear now and they have to make some kind of choice that's making them impulsive. Do you have a mentor? Yes. Come through, Spirit. You were supposed to be their mentor, but instead they compared themselves to you. Do you have tattoos? Spirit said they're ugly. Spirit says they have ugly tattoos. So these people could, or one of these people, or the leader of the pack could potentially have up to 6 tattoos, but they're ugly. They're not good tattoos. They could potentially be jealous of your tattoos. Maybe they compare themselves to you. Do you believe zodiac signs tell you the truth about someone? On top of the vow. This these people are using some kind of astrology or something to find out truths about you being a starborn. They're using some kind of star charts or something like that. This says zodiac sign, so I'm going to say astrology. They could potentially be spying on you through your astrology chart. Oh, I love you guys. You know that? I hope you feel it. I love you, Jen. Thank you. Thank you so much. I care so much about you. That's why I come on here all the time to be with you guys. I love you so much. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Have you ever had your fortune read? I cannot make it up. Thank you. Thank you, Luna. Spirit's teaching me through different ways. They have me go to all the thrift stores and look for games, old games. It's very fun. And old books.
Uninterested.
Spirit, so didn't I say they were spying on you through astrology? And this says, have you ever had your fortune read? One of these people is spying on you, getting fortunes read on you, and which is absolutely 100% against cosmic law, because that breaks cosmic law of free will. You cannot use divination to spy on people. That is 100% illegal cosmically. Old folks is being rich. I am rich. I got everything I need, and I have everything that I've ever wanted, and everything works out for me. So Spirit says negative about something working out for these people because they have been breaking cosmic law, which incurs karmic debt. When you infringe on someone's free will, that's a no-no. And using divination to spy on people against their will without their permission is a no-no. Even giving information that wasn't asked for, even giving help that's not asked for, that is against people's will. You incur karmic debt for that. You have to be mindful of who you're infringing your will upon and whose will you're taking advantage of. So I don't know why they were doing it yet. They possibly found out that you're an alien from some kind of fortune reading or divination spying. That is absolutely 100% ridiculous. I can't believe there's people out there waking up one day and saying, you know what? I'm gonna divination spy on the collective. You know? Who does that? It is aura copper. It's copper, but it's like aura quartz. It's like, I don't know, Spirit told me to get it, so I did. They said copper will help flow your energy, so I have one on each hand. And then this one was just pretty, so so I got it. They said copper is a conduit for energy, so it helps the flow of the energy to be consistently steady. My mantis being told me that. My mantis guide is in charge of how much energy to my body ratio is even. So like if I'm doing a lot of meditating and I'm doing a lot of spirit work and I'm raising my frequency higher than my body's ready for, they'll like mediate it, you know? So like that's why it's important to do mind, body, and soul instead of just like concentrating on your soul or just concentrating on your body. It's better to do it all evenly together at one time, so that way you're not overly energizing yourself and your body's not ready for that amount of energy. Because if your body's not ready for that amount of energy, then your body will break down because it'll have a hard time housing that much energy. So you have to do it equally. So the copper helps to mitigate that, to help it flow. So it's like a so it's like a, instead of like a, eh, eh, eh. That's what they said to me. Thank you. It's spirit. It's my spirit guides. So
Oracle.
oracle, yeah, spirit said because I'm an oracle. Oracle number
I will
36.
set it off.
Spirit said I'll set it off. I will set it off. I love you, Spirit. Spirits are very angry at, or not angry, but they're upset about these people. Because they basically shit. They basically took a big shit on a divine being that is there, that was there to help them. To be a mentor. It says, do you have a mentor? And it could possibly be your best friend. And they've been spying on you because they've been comparing themselves to you instead of using you as inspiration to be better. They've been shape-shifting, pretending to be like you. They've been some kind of copycat or something. You know, misplaced inspiration is dangerous. It turns into comparison. We shouldn't be comparing ourselves to each other because we're all different. Why would this person's journey look like your journey, and the same for all of us? Like why don't we just find what we're good at? Why do you have to be like, why do you have to compare yourself to this person? You are not this person. So that I don't understand comparing. We're all, if we were meant to be like each other, carbon copies of each other, then that's what we would be. They do shit show. That's how it goes. The devil pretends to be God. Yeah. What book has influenced you the most? Get out of town. This person, this copycat or whatever, your best friend, someone, Joan, who compares themselves to you, they're doing the most. They're studying books. They're going to the library. They're getting your fortune read. They're spying on your astrology chart. It's like, why are you putting so much effort into this person when you could just easily do that for yourself? This person's not even getting fortunes read on themselves. They're getting them on you. And they're studying something in the shadows on top of the shadow card. They're studying either, or maybe they're studying you because you influence them. You're some kind of influencer. I told you this is misplaced inspiration. Jiminy crickets. Tweaker tarot whore. Oh, it says we. Tweaker tarot. Hey, Spirit, how are you feeling today? I love and appreciate. Oh, Sir Billy, what up, homie? We doing real good over here. Yeah, return to sender, for real. What really irks me is that there's people you don't even know. You could meet them, you could work with them one time, and if they feel like they're threatened by you, they're gonna go turn around and have your fortune read so they can spy on you. That's like such an invasion of vivaciously, Spirit says. They do it with excitement. What motto do you live by? What motto do you live by? Vivaciously, I live by the motto, find the joy. This person found joy right under what's your favorite holiday, and Spirit said vivaciously. It brought them joy to spy on you, to do whatever it is they're doing to you. I don't know yet. But it's something, because look at all these bullet holes. They're doing something to you. I feel it makes me uncomfortable knowing that strangers can go to any tarot reader they want, and you don't even know if that tarot reader is ordained or even has a clear field enough to be in vibration with God. They could be lying. How do you know that that fortune reader is not lying to you? That's why Only the chosen, or people who have cleared their field to 144,000 hertz, should be able to do divination, because then they're at a place of consciousness where they're not going to use it against people, and they're not going to spy on people, because that's ridiculous. You There's strangers out there getting readings on people to find out what you're all about, what your destiny is and shit. That's fucking scary as hell. Yeah, for real. So they found joy in doing this. This brought them excitement. This made them very happy to bring these people together with some kind of riddle they were doing. At least I gave them some entertainment. Seriously. I guess so. I guess that's a great way to look at it, because I don't know if it's like, I feel like one person was really gassed up about this, and they drew other people in, two other people, but they did it in some nefarious way that I don't think these two people, I mean, they were vibrating at the same frequency, so they were very susceptible to the shapeshifter, but the shapeshifter created some kind of riddle, something that was confusing, that, those kind of people that will speak in circles when they're lying, they don't want to tell you the whole truth, so they just kind of like bounce around it, and you'll like ask them multiple questions to try to pull like teeth the information you're looking for, but they're just like, it's kind of feels like that. A manipulator, a shapeshifter. So they're spying on you. They're finding joy in that. I don't know why they're doing it yet. I know they're comparing themselves to you. Maybe they're trying to find what your next move is or something. Is there anything you do in your life that you practice consistently?
2000s.
2000s. This person's also going to the library and like studying something. They do this consistently. This is like something it's like their second job or something. Microphone. Spirit said microphone.
Disappointed.
Spirit said they're disappointed in this person. Spirit's disappointed. Well, all right. What else? I want to know why. What was the point? Like, what was the whole goal here? What did they expect to find? Why are they obsessed with getting readings on you? Why are they using your astrology chart to find out truth about you? Like, what is the goal here? To disrupt your flow. To disrupt your flow. They wanted you to respond. They wanted you to respond to something they were doing. Allow me, divine, to move with the flow and respond with calmness and peace. They wanted you to, they were doing something so you would respond the opposite of that. So you would respond in like anger and frustration. Probably because you're the starborn. Probably because you're always in peace. Because that's just the way the starborn is. That's just the way they are. That's the whole point of a higher consciousness entity having a human experience. The whole point is for them to be a mentor for people, to show them how to be emotionally balanced. They wanted to disrupt that. Lively. Maybe even your livelihood. Devotion unites me with the infinite. This person, you thought this person was devoted to you, or you were devoted to this person. This is somebody that you were like rainbow connectors. You guys were like rainbow connectors, or you thought you were. You thought this was the rainbow connection over here. You thought this could have been somebody very close to you, someone who pretended, who was pretending. Wow. You know, I don't mean to laugh, because this is someone's story, but I'm laughing at this person because when this comes up, it's like You spent so much time pretending to be their friend. You could have just
Yesterday.
actually been their friend, and you could have had a good friendship. But because you had to compare yourself to them, you had to pretend to be their friend when you could have just been their friend. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just pointing that out. I'm just pointing that out. It's just a little strange to me. You worked so hard pretending. There was no love here. Whatever they were doing was all foo-foo. It was a fantasy. It was not real. You had no idea this person was doing this to you. You had no idea. Wow. Right now. They could be doing it right now. What Spirit says yesterday, which is still pretty close to right now. Present. Confirmation. To this day, right now, in this time, yesterday, today, and probably tomorrow, this person's doing things to disrupt your flow. Someone you thought you were devoted to. Someone who was your rainbow connector. Oh, make it make sense. You trusted them. You wanted nothing more than to be in the moment with them. You could have, like I said in the beginning, you could have possibly helped this person. You could have possibly helped this person. You could have taught them some things. You could have told them your business. You could have trusted your business with them. But they are Virginia, they are presently in the moment doing something funny to you. I don't know what. Probably getting your fortune read. Spying on you. Wasting all their money on divination. Certain, Spirit says. Certain. Abundance is a state of mind. They're in a lack mindset, upside down. They're in a lack mindset, this person, because they compare themselves to you, and they can't stand you. But they want to be you. I don't understand. You can't stand this person. They can't stand you, but they're copying you. They're shape-shifting to be like you. Because it says, what book has influenced you the most? You, the starborn book. Someone who's of a higher consciousness. Someone who's always in a state of joy, who doesn't allow earthly things to bother them. They don't like that about you. What? I was in your dream? What were we doing? Tell me. I love that. Oh my God, I dream all the time. I'm a dream weaver. Dream weaver, I believe you can get me through the night. Oh, 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 oh! I got it. I trust the wisdom within. Under devotion, you trusted this person with your wisdom. You may have shared your insights, your divine truth, the nuggets of love and wisdom you had. You gave to this person freely, like a rainbow highway, like the highway of love, just weaving in and out, give and give and give. You trusted this person. In your car, Spirit says. They may have done something to your car. Or they've been in your car many times. You've driven around with them. It would ease. This person doesn't know how to receive love. Okay? This person doesn't know how to be in receptive mode. They don't know how to be abundant, think abundant. So they compare themselves to you because you do. But not the starborn who is a master manifestor is not meant to be compared against. It's meant to inspire you to be that way. This person compared themselves to you because they hated how everything came easy to you, how you had love, how you had flow, how you had wisdom, how you had an infinite truth. They hated that. Wow. So they pretend to be your friend. I couldn't ever do that. I couldn't ever pretend to be somebody's friend. Because that, like, what a waste of time. I couldn't even, like, what does that even look like? Oh, yeah. Like, how do you pretend to be someone's friend? I don't know. That just seems so against nature. Why pretend? Just don't be their friend. There's clearly some ulterior motive here. Worth. This person has no self-worth. Even today, right now, in the present moment, as they're doing whatever funky they're doing, they're divination spying you, they don't have any self-worth. They look at you and they say, how do they have it? Why do they get this? Why does everything come easy to them? Instead of asking you how, they did something to block it. And they're doing it today, right now, as we're speaking. Ugh. They don't think you're worthy to belong to love. They think that you should go without, that you need to improve. They think that you need to improve. They think that they're the ones that are powerful and almighty tigers sitting in the world. Just sitting on top of the world. I'm just trying to be me, doing what I gotta do. Oh, some people think that I'm just sitting on top of the world. This person has a distorted view of you because they clearly don't know anything you've been through, because they perceive you as sitting on top of the world, but they don't understand your struggle. They don't know what it took to get to that point.
One lost soul.
One lost soul. If you're a starborn, I can 100% guarantee you that you went through a lot of bullshit to get to the level of consciousness that you are at right now. I can 100% guarantee it. And this person looked at you like you were sitting on top of the world like Brandy. But that was just in their head. Because they don't have any self-worth. They have a lack mindset. So they pretended to be your friend. They gathered people against you under some kind of riddle that they concocted about you. From hell and back, right? You don't just become a starborn. If you're come here on Earth and you're born to be a starborn or someone of higher consciousness, you have to go through the fire. You have to go through the bullshit. You don't just magically become that one day. No, you had a horrible childhood. You had horrible relationships. You had horrible situations. You had to fight your way through the fire to be forged through the fire. That's the only way. Instead of understanding that, they just saw the outcome of, you must have gotten to a place of serenity, of surrender, of being in an abundant mindset where everything became easy to you because you realized that it could be worse. It's a consciousness shift. They were just seeing the outcome of all the bullshit you went through, so they thought you were sitting on top of the world. Foolish. That's foolish. That's so foolish. Yeah, I don't know. I can't. It says in our reading, it says it could be a best friend, but it could be multiple people. Spirit said Spirit says they're in pain. That could be the choice they have to make in the beginning. There's a choice that's bringing them fear right now, because they could potentially have to tell you, because right now in this moment they're still divination spying on you, trying to see what you're doing, where you're at. They could potentially be doing something funky to you. We'll find out. But that's just craziness. Like, why compare when you can be inspired? Of course you're not going to be like this person. There's not two of one person. You don't become a carbon copy of one person. I mean, it makes sense to me, but this person, they don't have any self-worth. Ascension. They don't want to ascend. Yes. Well, we can definitely forgive them. That could be what they want to come towards you with, is some kind of explanation or some kind of, I don't know yet. They don't know how to express themselves. They don't know how to change their point of view. They could have body image issues. They could not like their body. They want to be like you. They think that you have it all. They don't like your attitude though. They think you have an attitude. They think that you think you're better than everybody else, that everything comes good to you. It's like that's not even true. A starborn doesn't think like that.
Sarah.
That's just in their own mind. The copycat, yeah. I got Libra. I got a Libra here. I got a Libra. So, this person wanted to be socially aware. They wanted some kind of social status. They wanted to be flattered, but they're very judgmental and indecisive. They saw you as graceful and aspirational, but they're a people pleaser and need outward validation to feel important for self-worth. So they may have gathered people to look like they're better than you. You know, like, I'm a show collective, because they think that you're not worthy to have all this improvement. In fact, they think that you're faking it. They think you're faking it. They want to show you. Ugh. They want to show you because they don't believe that you're what you say you are. But it's funny because they say that, but at the same time, they're trying to be like you. So, I don't know. They could be telling other people that need. They could be telling other people that they gathered together.
Number 3.
The number 3, I told you there's 3 people here. And I got a 3 right here. I told you there's 3 people here. And I just was going to say they pulled 2 people. Possibly one is your significant other and someone else. A siren in reverse, which is a lusty, busty, crusty, dusty, who uses sex to get what they want. They could be telling them that you're the fake one and they're the real one. That's the riddle. That's the riddle. Yeah, it's the necrometer. First house in reverse. Yeah, I told you they have some kind of body shaming they do to themselves. They don't like their body. They don't like their body. They have some kind of self-image block that blocks their consciousness. Look, it's a doorway going to the Emerald City, but it's full of smoke. I think that's how they got these people to join up with them. Something about some kind of Emerald City. They made some kind of hopefully they made some kind of hopeful bargain or presentation, but it has smoke all around it and it's in reverse. So that was the doorway to get these other people in. Well, Spirit says that's why a collective read, because anyone whose divination's fine, we can spy on them, because they've already broken the rule of free will. So, and they're probably in the energy. So if they're in the energy, that means that they're in your energy. So we can read them. That's what Spirit tells me. So there's some kind of plan that they did, or some kind of proposition is the word, but it was all smoke and mirrors. It was a proposition to a yellow brick road to Emerald City, a doorway with a welcome mat. The way they proposed it was that way, but it's in reverse. This person has a body dysmorphic disorder. They have some kind of body shaming they do to themselves. They're very judgmental. They join forces to enhance their strength because they thought that with multiple people they'd be able to overpower you in some way. Because they could have been doing something to you by themselves and that wasn't working. It kept not working. Something was disrupting your flow. So they joined forces with two other people to strengthen their power or whatever. And they very well have lied about some opportunity to get them to do it. It just seems like a lot of work to me. It just seems like so much work. Like, what's the outcome? What is the outcome? What did they expect to happen? Like, okay, so let's just hypothetically say that your life is ruined. I mean, you're a star being, so most likely you're divinely protected. You do a lot of things to clear your field and all that because that's just your role in life. That's just your plot or your lot, whatever. Let's hypothetically say that your flow was disrupted and you did, I don't know, lose whatever. I don't even know what they were trying to do really, other than that they hated that you're always in the flow all the time. And then what? Then what's the plan? Okay, you get that done. And then what? You just go on about your life? Like, what? Don't we want to do goals that actually have, like, an end game that's gonna, like, be fruitful for us? So I'm, like, uncertain. It's like they made this plan because they recruited people because whatever they were doing to you wasn't working. They lied to these people to get them to have more people for power, to strengthen their forces, because they thought with more people the better. It would concentrate and override something they thought to make something work against you. But then what? What do you get out of that? What is the fruit of your labor? I don't think this person even thought about that. I don't even think this person thought of it ever ending. This is something that they've been doing for a while.
Draining the batteries.
Draining the batteries, Spirit said. Draining the batteries. And I got the sunbeam here, which is ego. Devote! Hey, boo! Yeah, free spirit! Woo! Belinda! Hello there, Luna Luck. I don't know, sometimes I think these people are stuck repeating karma until they learn it. It gets only... Perhaps. Yeah, this person was being childish. I don't think they even thought about the outcome of this whole situation. I think they were really just living in the moment, which is fine and all, but to what end? What end? When does this actually have something that, this person put all their eggs in one basket that wasn't even fruitful for themselves. So that's why they're in fear right now, because they're all this work they did, and now they have to make a choice because they're literally doing it right now. Whatever it is that they're doing to you, they're doing right now in this moment. They have a big ego. I got a big ego. It's too big, it's too wide, it's too strong, it's too long. I don't know the words to that song, but they're plagued by some kind of they're sodden. What's sodden? Sodden. I don't know what sodden is. Let me look it up. Sodden. Sodden. Nope, no, that's Saturn. Sodden. Saturated with liquid, especially water, soaked through. His clothes were sodden.
Do you fear us?
Spirit said in the beginning that this group is in fear, or this person's in fear, because they have to make some kind of choice now, because they're still doing whatever it is they're doing. They did it out of childishness because they were comparing themselves to you. They couldn't make the distinction between inspiration and comparison. They didn't know how to share the attention. They wanted all the attention to themselves. They wanted you to appear like you weren't self-sufficient. They wanted you to appear in a certain way. They may have been copying some kind of knowledge you were sharing with them, because they don't think you're worthy to be happy. They don't think that you're worthy to have flow or love. So they may have teamed up with people that you know to come against you, to prove to them that they're what you are and you're what they are. And they may have done that with some kind of lie about some kind of Emerald City. But they body shame themselves. They don't like their body. They're not confident. They're very in their masculine energy. They're not graceful. They're very indecisive. They're judgmental. Square challenge. They want to reconcile. They want to reconcile. But I don't even know if you know they're doing this. They're so frustrated because they've pressured these people into doing something, and now they're all stalled. They're all having struggles. They're all under pressure. Untamed, Spirit says. This person could be somewhat out of control. There's something going on with them. Let's see if we can find out. Alright, Spirit. Oh shit, we're at 1:08. No, God, no more mercy on them. There has been too much mercy on the wicked. Hey, well, we're not the judge of that. God's the judge, you know? God's the most merciful God ever. God forgives everyone, so God's probably giving this person a chance to make it right, and that could be the choice they have to make. But even right now, as we speak, they're doing something to you. Possibly divination's fine. What's happening with this group? Tell me what's happening with this group. Thank you so much, Spirit, for being with us. I love you so much. What's happening with this group? Oh, good news. There's some good news coming to you. There's some kind of film. There's some kind of miracle. This says miracle. There could be some kind of miracle that's going to happen. This could be why God has been drawing this out for so long. It's like a build-up, you know? There's some kind of miracle that's going to happen. Good news, encouragement, a surprise. What you talking about? What's going on with this group? That's fantastic. There's a gift. Look, there's some kind of gift coming towards you because of all this bullshit. God's getting ready to give you some kind of promotion, some kind of, for all of this people coming after you. Some kind of miracle. Look, some kind of donation. Pray. Ooh, a surprise. Yes, indubitably. Yeah, because look, third wheel, interference, the party of three. One too many because of this stupid group. An apology, I told you. I don't think, I don't know if that's part of the miracle or if it's something separate, but it's going to, as soon as this person apologizes, confesses guilt, and asks for forgiveness, that could be why they're spying on you, because they want to know when they can come in and ask you or tell you. But you know what? That's their problem. Yeah, that's their problem. They need to stop divination spying, because that's not a way to find, if they want to, if they yeah, they need to stay in their lane, Spirit says. They need to stay in their lane and stop divination spying. They're trying to see when you're available to come to or whatever, but they need to stop that, because it doesn't matter. It's never going to be a perfect time to tell your best friend or whoever this is that, I've been really fucking you over. It'll never be a good time. You just gotta bite the bullet. You just gotta get it done, okay? You just gotta get it done. Hun. Spirit said hun. Spirit said to be nice to them. Spirit said to have compassion for them. They could potentially be going homeless. I wouldn't take this person in, but I would be compassionate to them in the way that they come to you, because they're already so scared to come to you. They need to stop divination spying though, because it's never going to be a good time to come in and tell you about the bullshit. But what's really cool is that you're going to get a miracle. Some kind of miracle is going to happen. Triumph in reverse. This is their obstacle. This is their obstacle. They don't want you to triumph. They're still worried about what you got and what you're doing and if you're doing good or not. And that's their problem. That's their problem. They need to get over that. Who cares? They have such a big aversion to you doing good. It's sick. It's really annoying, really. Like, that's why they can't seem to come to you, because that's the obstacle they need to get over. They need to stop acting like it's not okay for you to do good. Who cares if you do good? Yeah, I told you, pride. I told you. I told you. They're so prideful. They can't get over their own ego. They can't get over their own ego. It's like, get over it already. Yeah, this person's gonna do better than you. You could have been doing as well as them if you didn't fuck them over. Collective would have took you with them. But they had to compare themselves to you. And they had to start some kind of competition or something. Yeah, now they're gonna be in conflict until they come correct. They could potentially be sick. Or getting sick. Yeah, they need to stop strategizing when it's a good time to come in, because there ain't going to ever be a perfect time. There's never going to be a perfect time. It's never going to be, okay, now. Okay, wait, let me look. Let me divination spy. Okay, hey, can you tell me when a good time is to come into collective to tell them that, that I, fucked them over and I got their loved ones against them? Yeah, they've been a throat cancer. Yeah, it's never going to be a good time. You just bite the bullet and you get it done. Accident. They could be trying to run into you on accident, like, oh, funny seeing you here. Oh, I didn't know you come to the store. By the way, can we talk? There's never just, why don't they just send you an email or something? Why don't they just shoot you a text message or something? Get the ball rolling, just get it started. Send an email, send a message, write a letter, tape it to the car. They're so scared. They're so scared. They're afraid. They're paranoid. They're afraid to come to you because they don't know what you're going to say. But if they don't come to you, they're going to be living in fear and conflict and possibly be homeless. So they better get it together. They better get it together. Does it make me gay if a man keeps making me do things I don't want to? Sorry. I mean, if you're, I don't know. I have no idea. Only you know if you're gay. If someone's making you do something against your will, that's not good. Why can't you say no to them? I don't have a wig on. I don't have a wig on. This is, oh, look at this. All right, well, they're scared to come to you. But Spirit says they're going to be in conflict and fear if they don't. They need to stop strategizing a time when it's perfect to come to you and to just, thank you. Right now, as we're talking, they're trying to do magic on you, so you come to them. They're trying to do some kind of, come hither. I was born without a larynx. I can't talk, and I don't think I'm gay. I don't like men. Well, if someone's making you do something you don't want to do, then you need to stand up for yourself and say no, especially if you don't like it. That's up to you to do. This person is doing divination spying, and they're doing some kind of magic to make you more like open to them, to like come to them, or to talk to them, to make the first move. But why should you make the first move? First of all, it's not working. Why should you make the first move when you literally did nothing to this person? You're a starborn, an earth angel. You were there helping them. You trusted them. You were devoted to them. I can't, again, using freaking tarot cards. They're trying to see where. That's why this person ain't never gonna be happy, because they got too much pride. And they're not coming correct. Spirit says this person ain't gonna gain nothing by keep on doing all this imaginary bullshit, because nothing they do works, because you're like this. So I hope they're watching right now. They must be watching if they're in the energy. If I'm reading them, they must be watching, because nothing they do is going to work except an apology. Nothing they do, no divination spying, no magic, no disturbances they send towards you, no supernatural things they send to you is going to work until they get over their pride and they make an apology. And that's from Spirit. So I hope you're watching, because that's the only way to get you out of your mess right now, okay? I'm so tired of reading this energy. They need to just suck it up, stop being a pussy, and do what's right, because you've been doing what's wrong for this whole time and everybody's tired of hearing about it. So just come correct and come with the fucking bullshit and just do what's right. Stop fucking up. This person fucks up constantly. All they do is fuck up. I'm sorry. I don't mean to judge. Fix it. Yeah. Fix it. Well, Spirit said a miracle is going to happen. Spirit's waiting for a miracle. Or they're going to make a miracle happen. So, frequency. Maybe Spirit's waiting for this person to reach a certain level of frequency. I don't know. But clearly, I'll give the messages. I'm here to give the messages. I don't pick and choose. Spirit chooses. I deliver God's messages. I work for God. So whatever He wants, I'll bring forward. But I am getting tired of this timeline. It's like this person keeps doing the same shit over and over again, wondering why they're in conflict all the time. Because you keep coming with the bullshit. That's ridiculous. You keep doing the same things over and over again, expecting a different outcome. It's just not. It's not. It's not. It's not. Hi, German. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Sticky Healer. I love you. I love you guys so much. That was a long one. Thanks for staying with me. I love you so much. I'll see you on the next one. If you guys want a personal reading, I do personal readings. You can email me at patience with spirit at gmail.com. It's 20 minutes for $20. Okay? I love you. Bye.